The Lives of the Saints by Father Albin Butler. September 30th, Saint Simon of Crepy. Simon, Count of Crepy in the Valois region, was related to Matilda, the wife of William the Conqueror, and was educated at the court of that king. He enjoyed the confidence and favors of William, who took him with him to the campaigns against Philip I of France to drive him out of the lands of Normandy. It is said that at the end of that war, Simon's father died in the town of Montdidier, and he decided to transport his body to the Crépy lands to bury it. And it happened that in the long journey, the body of the count entered in decomposition, and his son, after watching over it all night in solitary meditation on the transitory of this life, buried the remains in the field and returned to the court determined to become a monk. It is also said that he finally convinced his fiancée, the daughter of Hildebert, Count of Auvergne, to enter a convent. And so, one fine day, the two fiancés fled the court together, but not to marry, as all the courtiers thought, but to give themselves to the cloistered life. The young woman was left in safekeeping with the nuns, but when Simon was on his way to another monastery to do the same, he was overtaken by the king's envoys, who took him back to the court. There William the Conqueror revealed to the young nobleman that he wished to marry him to his own daughter Adela. Simon did not dare to refuse directly the offers of his royal benefactor, but tried to delay the wedding and set out on a journey to Rome on the pretext of finding out from the Holy See whether his projected marriage was legal in view of the fact that the king's daughter was his kinswoman. But he did not even get halfway there, because upon his arrival in the town of Condat, in the Jura, he stayed at the Abbey of St. Claude, where he took the habit and never left it. Like many other monks belonging to the nobility, Simon's superiors and relatives insisted that he use his influence to settle disputes and re-establish rights. St. Hugh of Cluny sent him to the King of France to recover lands that had been taken from the monastery, and he also actively intervened to obtain reconciliation between William the Conqueror and his sons. When Pope St. Gregory VII, in conflict with the emperor, decided to conclude an agreement with Robert Guiscard and his Normans, who occupied part of the territory of Italy, he sent for St. Simon to help him in the negotiations. These were happily concluded in the city of Aquino in 1080, and from then on the Pope kept Simon by his side. He died in Rome and received the last sacraments from the hands of St. Gregory himself.